Hi, and welcome to Bri Healthy. Today we are celebrating summer and all of the amazing, fun things that come with this beautiful, warm-weathered season. But before we get into that, I want to talk about something that's super important to me that I recently spoke out about, and I feel that it's so important for everybody to hear this message. So you may or may not know about my weight loss journey, but I lost 150 pounds in an all-natural way when I was 19 years old. And with all the media focusing on body positivity, I've been so happy to see so much more inclusion and so many more abundant bodies coming into the scene, being on ads and showing their beautiful bodies and their beautiful selves. And I think this is amazing. But there's also something that has come from this body positive message that I haven't entirely agreed with. And it's the fact that a lot of people have been talking about an anti-weight loss message and promoting for everybody to just stay the way they are and just love themselves where they're at. Now, I am all about self-love. If you know me, you know that that is my biggest message, and it's because of self-love that I decided to lose weight in the first place. Now, I find that it's such a conflicting message today that people are telling people not to lose weight because they're perfect the way they are, which of course you're amazing the way you are. But if I had never lost weight, my life would be so different today, and I would not be able to live the abundant, amazing life that I experience every day. My body truly held me back from doing so many things that other fit, healthy people were able to do, even just walking without sweating, or even being able to fit into booths or not have to ask for a seatbelt extender on an airplane. So there are so many things that changed my life because I lost weight. And it really is frustrating to me that so many media outlets refuse to talk about weight loss these days because of fear of offending anyone and for promoting the body positive message. But I recently posted on Instagram my side of things, which is that weight loss and self-love should go together. Now, I'm not telling anyone to lose weight who doesn't need to. I'm specifically talking about people that are overweight and potentially at risk for health complications. Now, it's so important to take control of your health, and this is my entire message, but now I'm realizing that I need to bring back in all of the self-love aspects that truly helped me in my journey. It's because I love myself that I decided to lose weight. When I saw that I weighed 306 pounds, that's when I knew I needed to do something for my health. Not for my body image, not for any other reason, but to help myself to live a longer life because I truly loved myself enough to do that. Enough to make a huge change that was not easy, but a change that was so necessary for me. So on my post, I posted about this and I got so much amazing feedback, and it was so great to hear so many people agreeing with me and realizing that this is something that we need to change. So I hope that I can open your eyes a little bit and help you to understand that weight loss is not bad. Weight loss is a great thing when you need it. But as long as it's coming from the right place of self-love, and as long as you're not doing it with self-hate, as long as you're being gentle with yourself and doing it because you want to be healthy, not because you want to look a certain way, but because you truly care about yourself and your health, then it is the most amazing thing you can do for yourself if you're overweight. I've included a link to the Instagram post in the caption of this YouTube video, so go ahead and click it, check it out if you haven't seen it yet, and you can read all of my thoughts on this topic, and you can read everyone's positive support. Your support means the world to me because without you guys, I don't have this platform to talk about these things. So thank you so much, and stay tuned because I'm definitely going to be continuing to spread this message of self-love, body positivity, and talk about weight loss too because I feel like they all work together. Now, let's talk about summertime. So the weather is getting so beautiful. I'm so happy that I don't have to wear a jacket anymore. It's like the best thing in the world. I get to break out pretty dresses like this. And on top of that, it's so much fun to go outside and get moving. For real, exercise has so many proven health benefits, including boosting your mood, which is one of my favorites, honestly, and I also made a post recently about that too. And now with this beautiful weather, we can go outside and get exercise anytime, as long as it's not raining. But with this beautiful sunny weather, you can go for a walk in the park, you can go for a nice bike ride, you can go for a jog if that's your thing, dance outside, do yoga in the park. There are so many outdoor fitness events now that it is so amazing to go and take advantage of this warm weather. For real, in the wintertime, we often find ourselves cooped up. I mean, I totally did this past winter. And now I'm so excited to be able to be outside, experience the sunshine, and really just be able to get active in a fun, beautiful way. So I challenge you this week to go outside and get moving. However you like to do it. If you like to do regular workouts, go and take your mat outside, bring your dumbbells, or just do body weight training. Go ahead and take advantage of this gorgeous weather. If not, go for a walk. If you're just starting out for exercise, that is an amazing way to start. And plus, if you live in a very beautiful area, you can go and sightsee, or you can go through the woods and take a nice hike and be able to see the beauty of nature or the beauty of the city that you live in. So being able to go outside and exercise is such a blessing. So go ahead and take advantage of it. So I have a super exciting giveaway for you guys because this is the last episode of season 1 of my YouTube show. I'm so excited to be coming back for season 2, where I'm going to be totally revamping the show to make it even better and make it so much fun to watch. And I would love your feedback for it. So go ahead and leave a comment below. I would love to hear any suggestions you may have because I want to make this show amazing for you guys because that's literally the reason I do this all. So now, without further ado, I'm going to announce this amazing giveaway that I have for you guys. I'm not sure if you're ready for it. One lucky winner will win a $100 Athleta Shop Card. I really wanted to do this giveaway for you guys because I'm coming up on a year of being an Athleta ambassador, and I've loved the company so much. I love everything that they stand for, and I believe that you guys deserve the opportunity to shine in their clothes just like I do. And it's so easy to enter. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel and leave a comment on this YouTube video with Athleta giveaway and one suggestion that you have that you'd love to see in season 2. I'm so excited to see who wins. You guys are so amazing and you deserve to be celebrated. And I love you all so much. Now, we have a super exciting show in store for you guys today, so don't go away. First up, we have one of my amazing fitness friends coming in to give us some summer mindful eating tips, which is so important with all these barbecues coming up. And then I'm going to show you a super easy, delicious, refreshing summer treat. Don't go away. Welcome back to Bri Healthy. Today's guest is a good friend of mine and one of the most intelligent wellness professionals I know. She's a licensed psychologist specializing in health and wellness, including health behavior change, stress management, eating behaviors, obesity, weight management, and more. She's a frequent guest on SiriusXM's Dr. Radio, a clinical assistant professor at NYU, and she wears so many more impressive hats. I could tell you more about her now, but I'll just bring her out instead. Please give a warm welcome to Dr. Rachel Goldman. So good to see you.
Thank you, you too. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. I'm so glad to have you here and, get to share your beautiful message with everybody.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
I'm great. Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I'm so excited because it's summertime and
Yes.
now we're going to talk about some mindful summertime eating tips.
Great.
All right, so you're a clinical psychologist, and part of what you do is to help people make mindful health decisions, right?
Yes, that is definitely one of the things that I do. In addition to, helping people kind of problem solve and figure out ways to make those healthy decisions work for them.
Totally, I love that so much. And so summertime is here, and it's so much fun. There's so much going on, and that also sometimes can prove that there are some challenging moments, right? Like we can get invited to a ton of cookouts in one week, and then if you like to eat healthy or if you're trying to get fit or healthy, then it might be like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? So in these situations, what are some mindful eating tips if like at the barbecue, what should you do?
Yeah, so I hear this all the time. I actually talk to my clients about this throughout the year, kind of preparing for things like this. And one thing that I always like to say first, even before you get to the barbecue, is to eat regularly throughout the day, not to kind of save up those calories for the barbecue. So you don't want to be showing up to the barbecue starving, right? So that's the first thing.
That's so smart because sometimes you'll be like, let me just save my calories for later, but then when you get to there, you're just going to binge on everything, and then you might eat 3 times as many calories as you would have.
Right, exactly. So you never want to go into any situation hungry. So prepare for that. Just plan to eat regularly throughout the day. And then if you can, if you know the host, if you know what's going to be there, or if you know the host, you could ask what's going to be there. I always say one tip is to bring a dish that you know that you can eat. So something that you know is healthy that you can share with everybody else, but at least at the end of the day, you know at least this one salad dish or this vegetable dish or like a fruit platter is there if you don't feel comfortable eating what is offered. And then the other great tip that I always give related to this is if it's a barbecue, usually that means like burgers and hot dogs and things like that. You don't have to eat the bread, right? So it's even something that I do, but I have my clients do as well, that you could make like a salad or a bowl with the fixins and with the protein. So if you wanted to, you could just quickly eliminate that or just eat half of the bun or the bread as well.
I love that so much. It's like taking what you're given and twisting it to be a whole new thing. And especially like I love the idea of bringing your own dish too, because then you can share something healthy with everyone else and they don't have to even know it's healthy because
exactly.
I mean, sometimes you can make something and people will be like, there is no way that there is no sugar in this or something like that. So that is so
you can be really creative with it.
I love that so much. Now, sometimes when you're at the barbecue, you have family members or friends they just don't understand, and they'll come up to you and just say, oh, just eat the burger. It's fine. Just have some cake. It's great. And then you are put in a weird situation because you're like, well, I feel conflicted. I know what I want to do. And then it comes down to your willpower to see if you're going to cave into what your loved one is telling you to do. So what are some tips for that?
So that's a really difficult one. Another thing that I talk to my clients about a lot. And I always say that the best thing you can do is kind of plan for these situations. So I actually kind of role play with my clients in that situation. Like, what could you say if your family member, your mother or somebody said this to you, and come up with a plan of how you're going to react. So I think having a plan going in of what you're going to say in the event that happens is helpful. I think it depends on the person that's saying it will determine what you're going to say. But I think an easy thing to always say is like, in other words, but like kind of like this idea of I'm doing me, but maybe telling people like, yes, I can have that, but I don't want that today. Or I can have it, but I'm choosing this right now. So I think you just have to know the person that's asking you and then decide how you're going to do that. But at the end of the day, I always say to remind yourself that the choices that you make are going to affect how you feel. So we have to be assertive and we have to make the choices that are going to make us feel good. If we do just eat something because somebody is kind of peer pressuring us, we're the ones that are going to go home later feeling kind of crappy. And they're probably going to forget about it if you ate the cookie or not. So always remember to put yourself and your health first. But I think having a plan in terms of what you're going to say in advance is helpful. And worst case scenario, or rather best case scenario, they never say anything and then you don't even have to worry about it.
Totally. I love the idea of planning it out because then it's not going to catch you off guard. There's so many times when it just makes you feel awkward and uncomfortable a little bit, and having an actual plan like, no, you know what? I don't want it today.
Right.
Because there's also a big difference between saying I can't eat something and I don't want to eat this. So even just in your own head, it changes it, right?
Exactly. So the language that we use with ourselves is so important. And I don't think I said I can't, but I wouldn't encourage that because you can. It's just a matter of if you want to or not. Like nobody is telling you you can't have it or you have to have it. It's, do I want that today? And the answer may be tomorrow. Maybe you do want the bun or the cookie, but maybe today you don't. And that's the decision that you make that's going to make you feel good.
Absolutely. So even just sometimes the anticipation of these events can be stressful, right? Like we're like, oh, Friday I have a cookout and then Saturday I have another party and this and that. And you're just like, you almost want to not go sometimes because of the fear of eating the food. So do you have any tips for making these less stressful in advance?
Yeah. So the first thing I want to say is that you can be social and healthy, right? You can do both. But it's really about balance and finding what's going to work for you. So maybe if you know that you have something tonight and tomorrow night, maybe you make a plan that tonight maybe I'm not going to have this because I'm going to want it tomorrow night. So that would be one helpful thing. And then also, once again, eat regularly throughout the day. But if you know you have this event tonight, then maybe throughout the day, be a little more mindful and make healthier choices because that's more in your control than maybe going to a barbecue or a party where you're not 100% sure what's going to be there, but you can bring your breakfast and your lunch maybe and be more in control of that.
Totally. I love that so much. And bottom line, just enjoy life. It's not worth stressing out over food. And as you can tell, Dr. Rachel has so many ways that you can really take control of these things and make the situations a lot better. And so Rachel, I want to thank you so much for coming today and sharing these tips. And for all of you at home, we are actually going to be releasing some old videos that we made that I never got around to posting, but it's going to be new, exciting content. She is so smart, so amazing, and so caring to really get all this knowledge and share it with people to help you guys live a better life. So thank you so much, Rachel.
Thank you so much, and I'm excited to share all of this with you and your viewers as well.
Yes, so excited. So don't go away, because after this, I'm gonna make a delicious summer treat. Welcome back to Bri Healthy. Summertime calls for some refreshing, delicious treats, so I have the perfect, simple recipe for you to make all summer long. My watermelon feta salad is so quick to throw together. It's so delicious. It's only 185 calories per serving. That means you can eat it all the time. And it honestly just tastes incredible. So I want to show you how to make this super simple recipe, and you're going to love it. First off, I have some cubed watermelon chunks right here. You can either go buy a whole watermelon, and if you do that, you're going to cut the watermelon in half, then into quarters. And then you're going to use just 1/4 of it, scoop out the flesh, and cut it into cubes. But truthfully, I took the easy way out on this one, and I went and bought some cubed watermelon from the grocery store. So if you're making a single serving of this, you only need about 8 ounces of watermelon. And then over here we have some feta cheese. Now this is the full fat version, and this is gonna add some protein and also that delicious rich flavor in contrast with the amazing sweet watermelon. And then our third ingredient is so simple, just some pink Himalayan salt, just to flavor it a little bit. All right, you wanna see how easy this is? Let's get started. So first, you have your watermelon here. You're going to take the feta cheese and you're gonna just dump it in there. Nothing, no problem. Just put a little crack or pinch of pink Himalayan salt. And then, here's where the magic happens, you guys. You just take some tongs and go ahead and toss it all together. And there you have it, guys. The easiest summer snack you'll ever have in your entire life that is this refreshing, this healthy, and so simple. You can make this for picnics, barbecues, gatherings, or just at home. I make this at home all the time. It is so incredibly simple to make, so delicious. There are so many health benefits that come from the watermelon, and the feta cheese adds that protein to help keep you full. This is a perfect, balanced snack. Now, without further ado, I'm gonna give it a try. I mean, you know I already love it anyway, but it's too delicious not to. So refreshing, so delicious. Oh my God, it just like brightened my day eating this. You're going to love this so much, for real. I cannot wait for you to try it. When you make this recipe at home, go ahead and tag it with hashtag Bri Healthy on Instagram so I can find it and share it and make you a star on my page. Thank you all so much for tuning in today and this whole season. I'm so happy and I'm so grateful to have made such an amazing bunch of shows for you all, and I cannot wait to come back for season 2 and make it so much better. Please let me know any suggestions or things you want to see in the comments on this YouTube video. And don't forget to enter that athletic giveaway. You do not want to miss that one. Thank you guys so much. I'm so excited, and I hope you have the best summer ever. Have a beautiful, amazing summer, everyone. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for even more exciting content.